Way back when I was a freshman living in the dorms at San Diego State, one of my friends from the dorms was an absolute natural. Every single weekend, this guy would bring back a different girl to his dorm room. He'd get up and then she'd get up and leave and they'd never see each other again. This guy was a super friendly, outgoing guy. He loved being himself, and he was always a cool guy to be around. He would always make a party or a gathering 10 times more enjoyable just because he was there. And so one night I asked him, I said, hey dude, how do you get so many girls? How do you sleep with a new girl every week? And he said, the answer is really not that complicated. It's actually pretty simple when you understand this. A lot of people struggle with self-development. In fact, there's a pretty popular idea that self-help is a scam, a con, a waste of time. And it certainly seems like that from the outside looking in. If you look at all the money that is spent on self-development, all the stuff that people do, all the books that people read, all the seminars that people go to, yet they never really change anything, it certainly seems logical to come to the conclusion that self-help is some kind of a con. But it's based on a misunderstanding, a couple of misunderstandings. And if you understand these misunderstandings and realize how to approach self-development correctly, you can not only get much better with how you improve yourself, but you can get much better stuff from the world as a result. The first biggest myth in the realm of self-development is the idea that we can get new information into our head and that information is going to somehow magically change everything. And this is how most people consume self-development books and courses. They buy a book, they read the book, they look around their life, nothing's different. This doesn't work, maybe I'll buy another book. They read the next book, they get all kinds of information, they look around, nothing's different, and they come to the conclusion that self-development is a scam. But unless you combine the information with either new skills that you are learning or previously existing skills, it's not going to do anything. If I read a book on martial arts, it wouldn't help me become a martial artist unless I train in martial arts. If you went to a seminar on new surgical techniques, how to do heart surgery, for example, it wouldn't help you unless you're already a trained surgeon. So unless you have existing skills to attach the new ideas, the new information to, these self-help books are not going to help at all. Another major problem with self-help is that people that do things on a daily basis, that people that do have daily disciplines, they're not really calibrated to the things they want to get. For example, if I wanted to become a martial artist, but all I did was calisthenics every day, and I did something daily, I would tell myself that I'm doing daily things to improve myself, but it's not helping me become a martial artist. But that's not because it doesn't work. It doesn't work because it's not doing what I think it should be doing. It's not calibrated to what I want. And there's a core issue that most people don't want to focus on. And the people are doing self-help around the periphery of this core issue because this core issue is very intimidating for many people to even think about. And no matter what you want out of life, better relationships, more money, a better career, better friends, a better social network, these issues these things that you want in life come from this core issue of communication skills, of social skills. But because this is so intimidating to most people, they don't work on their social skills. They don't improve your social skills. They do things kind of around the periphery, like going to the gym. People hear that if you go to the gym, it will help you get girls. And it can improve your confidence, but confidence is very, very contextual. If you go to the gym, it'll improve your confidence when you walk around your friends, when you walk down the street, when you look in the mirror, but that won't improve your confidence when it comes to talking to attractive women. If I practice playing the piano, that will improve my confidence with playing the piano, but it won't improve my confidence on how well I can juggle. Confidence is very contextual. So in order to improve yourself, in order to actually get what you want out of life, to get more of what you want out of life, you have to improve the skills that will actually get you those things, not periphery skills where you can kind of convince yourself you're doing self-help and then wonder why it's not working. So how do you practice social skills? How do you practice communication skills when it is so intimidating? This is another problem with a lot of self-help books and courses and ideas, is they teach you the things to do, but they don't address the underlying confidence that most people lack that's required to do these things. So you need to separate these two ideas, the confidence to do something and the actual thing that you're going to do. These are two separate things to improve upon. And if you combine them together, you can get confused and you can blow yourself out because you don't address the underlying social anxiety that comes from just thinking about what happens when you improve your social skills. So the first step is to realize that you will always be able to improve your communication skills. You will always be able to improve your social skills, which means it's a never-ending process. It's like exercise. If you exercise, or people that do exercise, they exercise every single day, and they will until they're too sick and old and almost dead to get out of bed. And so think of social skills exercises the same way. Think of communication exercises the same way. There's things that you will do for the rest of your life. So go as slowly as you can. There's no need to rush. Don't push yourself out of your comfort zone and expect instant magic. Instead, go very slowly. This idea has been around for a long time. This is the idea behind the famous story of the tortoise and the hare. Slow and steady wins the race. So go slow. Do teeny tiny things every single day to improve your social skills. Do teeny tiny things every single day to improve your communication skills. And there's a fantastic way to do this. A fantastic way to not only improve your communication skills, but improve your confidence at the same time, to eliminate social anxiety at the same time. And that is to write out by longhand, write out the language patterns in the Milton model. The Milton model is a collection of language structures, not content, but structures that comprise Ericksonian hypnosis. And because these are structures, you need to wrap them around some kind of content. So this is a way to self-hypnotize yourself, using writing to hypnotize yourself instead of auto-suggestion like most people do. And so write out the patterns and wrap them around content centered around how you'd like to feel. Like you are comfortable in social situations. You enjoy social situations. You enjoy talking to attractive people. And write these patterns out around this content. And this will do a couple of things. One, it will slowly improve your confidence. And once your confidence improves, your natural social instincts will start to take over and you'll start to do things naturally. And two, it will train these structures into your brain, so you'll never have to worry again about what to say, because the structures of what to say will come out naturally. They'll kind of soak up the content of the conversation. The content of the conversation will get into your brain and be augmented by these linguistic structures that you will have programmed into your neurology, and you'll just start speaking naturally hypnotic language. And this will allow you to approach the outcome independent state, where you naturally enjoy other people, because everybody is inherently outcome independent. Everybody is inherently a social butterfly because we are highly social creatures. We evolved to be highly social creatures. So once you train the anxiety out of your system by writing out these language patterns, you'll become much more socially confident. You'll become much more socially outgoing, and you'll start to genuinely enjoy being around other people, and you will have trained yourself to use fantastically hypnotic language patterns. And that's when you'll approach the ideal that my friend told me about way back in college. He said the secret is he just doesn't care what people think. He's not mean, he's happy, but he doesn't go to a party thinking, I have to get laid tonight, I have to get a girl's number. He just enjoys being around other people. He enjoys making other people feel good. And a natural result of that is girls throw themselves at him, or they threw themselves at him every single weekend. And that's what will happen to you when you write out these patterns, when you use these patterns to not only train yourself to speak hypnotically, but to train out the social anxiety and let your natural social instincts re-strengthen themselves so you can become a social butterfly, so you can enjoy being around other people, so you can enjoy being the life of a party, so you don't have to worry about game or anything else ever again. Just show up to a social event, be yourself, speak the naturally hypnotic language patterns that you will have programmed into your neurology, and become a social flirt, a social extrovert, and enjoy being yourself and enjoy making other people feel good because they're are around you, and the response from the world will be more sexual opportunities, more financial opportunities, more social networking opportunities. So start writing out these patterns. It's the absolute best self-development daily practice you can ever learn. So start doing it today. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you'd like to learn more about how to improve your social skills, check out the links below. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.